Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for coming by. Today I have mists, sprays, setting mists, rose water sprays, superfine water sprays, miscellaneous sprays. We have been getting so many in our boxes, plus I've purchased a few and I love them. I have toner ones and setting spray ones and ones that I use throughout the day. I even have one that I use all over my body that's not necessarily a body spray. So I thought I would do a little dive into each one just so you would know what was out there, what I've used, and what I like best and why. So let's get into that. I've kind of tried to break them up into like categories. So the first category I have is the water category. I have the Avène Eau Thermale water spray, and I have the Caudalie grape water spray. Now, the Avène one is the one that we got in a box recently, and so many people were like, why are they sending us water? And I don't disagree. It is just water in a super fine mist. I hope you guys can see that. But I will tell you, as a woman who may or may not have already surpassed the age of 50, and is carrying her own personal sunshine everywhere she goes, and it just comes out in flashes. I love these things. The Eau Thermale one, when I was researching it, now I have notes down here I'm going to look at because, just for the record, these are my notes. I'm a researcher at heart, what can I tell you? They sell one of these worldwide, the Avène, every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds. They say that it is pure natural relief for sensitive skin and that it's soothing and anti-irritating. And it's great for sunburns or to set makeup or just to spray yourself throughout the day. And it's bottled at the source and sealed immediately in sterile containers. So it has a lot of great qualities. And for somebody with super sensitive skin, when I get an inflammation, sometimes I do just want a nice spritz of cooling water that, you know, standing at the sink and splashing your face isn't necessarily what you want to do. Moving on. The Caudalie one we got, I think, in a Boxy Box, and it's grape water. So it actually does a couple of things that are good for your skin. It too is just, I hope you get that, a super fine mist. Oh, it is so hot in this room I tape in. I'm probably just going to spray all these on me. It feels just like the mist of the water from the Avène. It's made with 100% organic grapes, and it's preservative and fragrance free. So they say that it's great for dryness, redness, me again, and they say that it soothes rosacea and redness, and they say that mineral and active plant ingredients strengthen the skin's barrier, and that you can use it as a toner, a setting spray, or anytime throughout the day. I agree. And this is the 2.5 ounces, and it is full size, and it is a $10. And circling back, the Avène comes in several sizes, but the best buy is to get their 10 ounce, and it's $18.50. So it is not inexpensive. And another one that I will mention that falls between these superfine mists and the setting sprays is the Morphe setting spray mist. And it is a superfine mist like this that comes with compressed air in a canister. And I had it and I passed it along to my daughter to try because it really broke my skin out, but it felt nice just like those. So if you don't have an issue with sensitive skin, it is a fantastic setting spray. Next, we're going to move into sprays that can be used basically as toners or refreshers, and it's the rose variety. So I have the Grace and Stella, the Kalos Mist Congeniality, the Herbivore Rose Hibiscus, and this Jurlique that I just opened yesterday in the Boxycharm, and I have a couple things to say about that. So first we have the Grace and Stella Spray All Day Rose Spray, and on their site, this 8-ounce bottle is $25.95. And it is, just for the record, it doesn't say anywhere on here, but when I was doing research on it yesterday, for all of you who got it out there in your FabFitFun box, the site says to shake it before you use it. Yeah, this doesn't say that. I don't know if the box did or not because we all snatched it out of our boxes and threw it away, didn't we? But this one is a nice, subtle rose scent. It's, oh yeah, it's a fine mist. I hope you can see that. I'm really spraying these hoping you can see the mists. They say that it has no parabens, dyes, silicones, or sulfates, and it's good for all skin types, and it freshens and moisturizes, and you can use it for a setting spray or all day, and it helps balance your pH. And they also say that you can use it on your hair to tame flyaways. I'm not doing that right now. And this is the one that I keep in the fridge, and because it's such a nice, subtle rose scent, and I use it all over my body because it's such a good size that it's gonna last. And I love it, especially for the summer. The next I have is the Mist Congeniality. I think this might have come in a Cause box, and it's from Kalos, and it's a rose water hydrating mist with rose, aloe, chamomile, and witch hazel. And I've only used, like, you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, like this much of it, and I had to quit using it because there's something in it that irritates my skin. So I will not be spraying this one. And 4 ounces of this is $22. And you can get it at Birchbox or at their site. It says that it gives you immediate hydration and glowing skin, and they want you to use it as a toner immediately after cleanser. That's when they want you to use this. And like I said, I can't use that. I have to pass that on because it absolutely gave me little red bumpies. Next, I have the Herbivore Rose Hibiscus, and I just have a little trial size of this, but I've been using it, and you use this one, or I use this one the exact same way, like it's a toner, and a full size, which would be 4 ounces of this, is $32. This is 1 ounce, and this is another one that does say it on it, but it says to shake before using. This one you can pick up at Sephora and Nordstrom, and they say that it helps with dryness, uneven skin tone, and tightening pores, is that it has pure plant actives and no fillers. It's a base of coconut and aloe water infused with hibiscus and rose to tone, hydrate, and soften, and you apply it to clean skin to reduce redness and blemishes. And it is vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free. And I can use this one. It does not break me out, and I like it a lot. I'm trying to slow roll it because my instinct is just to spray it everywhere. And this is another really nice, oh, rose. It is another really nice, oh, doesn't taste so good though. I don't recommend drinking this. It doesn't taste so good. Okay, now the Jurlique Balancing Rose Water Mist. This I unboxed yesterday in my Glossy Box. I'll put that up here if you haven't seen it. And I went back and got my paperwork because as I was researching it last night, I discovered something. The paperwork clearly says Jurlique Rosewater Balancing Mist, full size, 15 ml, which is what this is, full value, $69. Ta-da! It's not true. So I don't know whether it was a typo or what, but it's just not true. As I researched, what I found out was that you can have 50 mLs. This is 15. 50 ml is $32, still not $69. And a 100 ml, so now we've doubled that yet again for only $10 more, is $42. So you can have 100 ml for $42, not 15 for $69. So typo or conspiracy theory? You tell me. Anyway, I like the way it smells. I've only sprayed it on me a couple of times because I just did the video. Oh, and it has a, I feel like I just whacked myself in the forehead. The mist is not quite as subtle as most of the other ones that we've used so far. It's a much firmer pressure hose type mist, but it smells really good to me, but I love roses. And this is the one that when I used it, I said, if you're on the fence about roses, you do not want this one. It is a powerful rose scent. Pardon, I wiped my forehead off. Okay, but what they do tell you about it when you look it up online is that it's for after cleansing to use as a toner. It doesn't say you can use it as a setting spray, but it does say you can use it throughout the day, and I would assume they know you have makeup on, so that should be fine. The thing that I made the note about this was that the second ingredient is denatured alcohol. And if you watch Jen Love's reviews at all, she does deep dives into makeup a lot, and denatured alcohol, apparently, I think I'm going to tell this story right, breaks down the lipid layer. That's the layer that protects your skin, and it's the second ingredient after this. So I will probably not continue using this because I like Jen and I trust Jen, and it's only the second ingredient. It's not like it's even buried. So FYI, if that matters to you. Moving on to just your basic refreshing spray, kind of like those, but not rose scented. I have the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And I chose this one instead of the lavender because everything smells lavender. And the rose because, as you can see, I have already represented with the rose. And I love it. I use it during the day just as a mist, as a refresher, and It feels so good. The mist isn't quite as fine as some of the others. Of course, sometimes, oh, it feels so good. It smells so nice. Kind of just like a very light green tea. I can't even really smell the cucumber in it. But I find with a lot of these where when you squirt, you need to commit to it. If you do it much faster, it seems to give you a much finer mist. This is, for 4 ounces, only $7. So it is a great buy. And like I said, it comes in this, a rose, and a lavender. And you can pick it up at Ulta or Sephora. They say that it gives dull, tired skin a pick-me-up. You can use it as a toner or all day as a cooling mist. It hydrates, tones, re-energizes all skin types. I like it. I use it a lot, just as you just saw me use it as a refresher. And I think it's very refreshing. I am happy to be putting all these mists on my skin, by the way, because it has now gotten rid of that look that I had when I started this day. In my Glossy Box yesterday, I got a camera-ready powder that I used this morning that is supposedly translucent and doesn't leave you any, it's microfine and 2 thumbs down. I'm sure I'll talk about it more in a fail video, but I looked so caked and so white, and I'm here to tell you, if it made me look too white, if you have any color to your skin, do not recommend. Back to the mists. Next, I have the Skin & Co. And I think this, I was going to say FabFitFun because they do a lot of Skin & Co. But I think this came in a Boxycharm. And it is the Truffle Therapy Radiant Dew Mist. And I like it. And this is another one that I use. I don't use it for setting spray. I just use it for a pick-me-up during the day. And I imagine in the winter I'm going to like it even more because it has peppermint in it, and it smells so nice when you spray it. Another shaker. It's a pretty good little mist. It does have some droplets, but you can definitely smell the peppermint. I have a nice rosy, pepperminty, green tea smell right now, but I am so refreshed. I actually found this on Amazon, and it's $30 for 4 ounces. And they say that it's to soothe, protect, and illuminate. I'm going to read to you about this because it has a lot of really good for you ingredients and I don't want to miss any. It is antioxidant rich and has soothing and detoxifying botanicals like black winter truffle, rosemary, ginger, peppermint, and rose. And it pH balances and is good for your pores and setting your makeup, which they say, and I don't use. And they say that they use an old-fashioned St. John's water that's made by taking those herbs and flowers and turning them into a water. And they do it during the summer solstice. I thought that incredibly specific, but it's what it says on the site. So I like this. I don't use it as a setting spray because it's not the finest mist, but I absolutely use it as a refresher and I like it very much. And we're in the home stretch now. Actual setting sprays. First I have the Urban Decay All Nighter, and this is just a sample size that I received. And I like it a lot. I've just always managed to have other ones around, so I haven't replaced it yet, but I would absolutely purchase this. You can get it at Ulta or Sephora, and it's 4 ounces for $33, and it's super popular. They say that it gives you that just applied makeup look for 16 hours. I've never put that to the test, I don't think, because I don't think that I have ever put makeup on expecting it to last 16 hours. And I thought this was really interesting, so let me read you this. It says that it's made with technology that lowers the temperature of your makeup, and that's what keeps it in place. That is very cool. Now, the downside. Again, if you are one of those people that is bothered by denatured alcohol, it's the second ingredient again. So in both of these, it's water and then denatured alcohol and then the other good for you ingredients. Not judging, just sharing. Next, I have the Coola SPF 30 Makeup Setting Spray that we received in our FabFitFun, I want to say. And it's so pretty. It comes in a nice glass bottle, and it has little shakies inside that keep it all stirred up for you. And you can see, I've got it down to about here. I tried and I tried and I tried. I can't use it. It gives me red bumps. I kept thinking it was the sun. I kept going out into the sun, and every time I went out into the sun, I thought, man, my face is becoming more and more sensitive to the sun. And then one of my lovely subscribers said underneath, you know, are you using sunscreen on your face? Maybe it's the sunscreen. And I was like, Yes, I am. And it's new. So, also, another problem that I've had with this, that was not a great representation of it. Hold your breath when you put it on. And I'm not kidding you. It is super strong. When you spray your face, hold your breath. Oh my goodness. That seems so dramatic, doesn't it? Oh, it's just so strong. No, seriously. It is strong. I made some notes about it though, because I'm sure it's a great product and good for you. I just can't use it. It irritates me. It stings when I put it on. I know, you would think that would have been but it goes away. So you would think that after it stung a couple times, I would be like, hey, I wonder if this is what's breaking me out. Anyway, you can get it at Ulta, Sephora, and Nordstrom. There's a lot of places that sell Coola now. It is super popular. 1.7 ounces, which is what this is $36, and it's 70% organic. It reduces shine, refreshes, and offers UV protection and keeps makeup fresh. It has cucumber and aloe to soothe, hyaluronic acid to moisturize, and is hyperallergenic, vegan, and cruelty-free. Those things all sound fantastic, and they are, right up to the point that makes me look like a big old strawberry. So I can't use that, so I'm passing it on for either my mother or daughter to try. And last, I know you're going, yay, but not least, Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Setting Spray. It's my favorite. I love it. I was worried about using it because it has a fragrance. It's got a coconut fragrance, but it doesn't irritate me, and I was so excited. It is a absolute setting spray. I've used like, you know, this much of it. And it's fairly new. I have so many sprays that I spray my face with, but oh, it smells so good. And it's a nice mist. It feels so good. It smells fantastic, and it absolutely works. It helps keep my makeup fresh all day. It's another one that's easy to pick up at Sephora, Ulta, wherever you get your makeup. And it's $26 for 3.4 ounces. And just for the record, it is Dewy Set, but that lovely, awesome glitter that makes the bottle look so pretty sitting on my vanity is just that. It's just the bottle. The setting spray on the inside is just clear. It is a coconut vanilla scent, and it seamlessly blends products together for a dewy, radiant finish. I think that's true. No parabens or mineral oil. It's vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, and it is water-based, weightless, and soothing and refreshing. Then they say use it to prep or to finish. So you can actually put this on before you do your makeup, and they say that it helps even more with keeping it in place. Those are my mists. For those of you who stayed, thank you so much. If you have any more questions about these lovely products that I have just sprayed all over my face, just let me know below, and I will happily answer any questions that I can. I have used them all, some of them too long because I didn't realize they were a problem. But I find absolutely that from a water perspective, I find these incredibly refreshing. From a setting spray perspective, this absolutely helps keep my makeup fresher longer. And from a refreshing perspective, either the cucumber or one of the rose waters, because like I said, I like this one on my body too. I love them all. I know it's a new trend and it'll probably pass, and I will be so sad when everybody's not making one, but I love the mist and sprays. What's your favorite setting spray? Have you tried any of these with luck or with no luck? Did you find the Coola to be stinging? What are you using day to day? Let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I have a new video coming out, and I will see you all really soon. Have a great day.